Welcome to Sunny Stamping Studio, and today we're going to be working on a little spring gift tag. It's just a very simple project today. I didn't want to do anything too complicated. So what you're going to do is you're going to stamp out your little bird in his eggshell. You're going to stamp it twice onto your watercolor paper. Now you're going to color just the eggshell on one and just the bird on the second piece with a light wash of creamy caramel along the bottom. Now this is colored with markers and reinkers. If you need to learn how to do the watercoloring with reinkers and markers and stuff, just refer to the My Matryoshka card that I did a little while back. You'll find it down among the YouTube videos, and that will just show you the basic coloring method. We don't have a lot of time, so I'm not going to re-show you something again that we already have a video on. So what you're going to do once you've cut out your little pieces is you're going to take the broken eggshell. And actually, before we do that, I'm going to show you a little trick. It's a very nice, smooth watercolor wash, as you can see here. What I'd like to do is add just a little bit of variegation on it. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it down, just so that I can have it nice and steady. Okay, so I'm going to stick it on top of my bird. Oh, sorry, I'm not showing you here. So I'm going to stick this right on top. I'm going to place it over. The reason you want to color the bottom one a little bit is so that when you look at it from the side, it doesn't look stark white. Okay, so our little bird is ready. I find my eggshells really smooth, though I want to have it a little bit finer. So I'm going to take my aqua brush and I'm going to just add drops of water. Now, I've told you before when I've done watercoloring tutorials that when you're watercoloring with anything, if you want a nice smooth look, you want to go over the whole area each time you add a new color. Otherwise, you're going to get these watermarks. Well, what I'm doing by doing this little dotting is I'm adding watermarks. And once it dries, it's going to push the color away a little bit and add like a little spotting to my shell. So I just kind of give it a neat little look. And it's already starting over there. So while it's drying, I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to move to the next part. Okay, so for my tag, I need to die cut my tag twice. Once in Very Vanilla, once in Bashful Blue. And the Bashful Blue one, if you take a look over here, there's a little edge all around. I cut that off on my Bashful Blue piece. Then I sponged it with some Tempting Turquoise, and then I'm going to stick it right on top of my Very Vanilla. Okay, so we're going to place this over. And make sure it matches up with the little cutting line on the Very Vanilla piece. Okay, so it's matted over there. I also die cut it a third time with just a little scrap piece that's going to go along the base. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to take some paper snips, and I'm going to cut a bit of grass. So how I'm going to do that is just cut downwards. I'm going to fringe it a little bit, to use the technical term. Okay, and once I have a nice little fringe, I'm going to cut it in a little bit of a wave pattern. Okay, I probably could have done that first, but oh well. Okay, I'm going to fringe it out. I'm going to push it out a little bit, just kind of fray it a little. I'm going to bring this in closer so you can see that. Okay, so I've just kind of loosened it up a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it over and put a little bit of glue right over here and just a touch on each side. Okay, my bird should be dry. You can see there's very faint little speckling on his shell now. I'm going to glue him down first, then I'm going to glue my grass over. And I'll probably have to figure out where the glue from the blocking. center him a little better. Okay. So we've got that guy over there. And then we're going to take our grass, and then we're just going to add a touch of glue and match it up with the Bashful Blue piece. And you're going to want to hold that down while it sets. And this is Gable Green. It's a soft green. It's going to be listed on the PDF at any rate, so you can see what exactly green it is. It's not a green I normally use, but I'm actually starting to like it for the spring cards. Okay, so now I've gotten that portion placed. With my trio flower punch, I punched out 6 of these little flowers. I sponged it with a little bit of Regal Rose, and it's punched out of Pretty in Pink. And I'm just going to scatter my petals along the tag. The idea I was thinking was spring showers, and I know we're a little ways off of spring, but I'm getting desperate for warm weather, and I'm getting very tired of snow. And so this is my wishful thinking hour here. I'm going to have my spring showers to make me feel a little better. You're just going to randomly kind of scatter them as if they're raining down on our little chick. Okay, well, one of my flowers has gone AWOL, so I am not going to have one of those flowers. Should put 2 down here. Okay, I'm going to let that set, and then I'm going to take a white gel pen, and I'm going to add a little bit of highlighting in the center of each of my flowers. And then if you want, you can add a little bit of stitching around and just pressing the chick down because it was curling up a little bit and the glue wasn't quite holding. Okay, so you're just going to add a little bit of stitching around the Bashful Blue section, and this should go fairly quickly. It's not rocket science. Going all the way down. I'll just turn it around to make it a little easier. Okay, so there you got it. Cute little spring showers tag, something to make you feel better until spring arrives. And you can use it when Easter comes around, maybe on a little bag of treats. So I hope you enjoyed this really quick tutorial, and I'll see you again later.